Let's do some breakfast meal prepping. Hey guys, it is Jen with Mother Time, and today we're gonna head into the kitchen to prep some breakfast for the week. Who doesn't love some quick, easy, and yummy breakfast to start the mornings? Plus, my Thrive Market order just came in, so I'm gonna show you everything I got because a few of the items I'm going to be using are for today's prep, including carrot cake overnight oats. If you love oatmeal and you love carrot cake, wait till you try these. They are so easy and so yummy thanks to Thrive Market. Now, if you're not familiar with Thrive Market is an online membership-based grocery store with guaranteed savings in every order. And I know that for a fact because I have been a member of Thrive Market since 2017. So for a long time, I love Thrive Market because I can conveniently order things right on their app or on their website. And what I like to do when I'm running low on something or I'm out of something, I just add it to my cart. And then once my cart gets to $49, orders over $49 ship for free. So I love having these things shipped right to my doorstep. It makes it so easy, convenient, and such a time saver too. Plus, there are a lot of items that I have a really hard time finding locally, but Thrive Market makes it so easy for me to order these items that I love. And the best part is too, if I ever find that item cheaper elsewhere, Thrive Market will match the price. So I absolutely love Thrive Market, not just for that, but also too, being a member, I'm saving money and I'm using the highest quality sustainable products. They have over 1,000 restricted ingredients like high fructose corn syrup and artificial flavors. So I know that I'm giving good quality products to my family. Thrive Market offers a month-to-month or annual membership, whichever works best for you. You can join Thrive Market today and save 30% off your first order. That's what I did years ago. I stocked up. Plus, you'll get a free gift worth up to $60. You can head to thrivemarket.com/mothertime. I'll also include a link in the description below. So whether you are gluten-free, vegan, paleo, keto, or you just want to eat healthy, Thrive Market has over 90 different diets to customize your grocery needs, which I absolutely love. And I love the convenience and that I can find so many of my favorite ingredients on Thrive Market. Their peanut butter is the best. I think I actually got some peanut butter in my order. It's so creamy and delicious. Their raw honey is like my favorite. I love their coconut oil. I've been using so many of these items for years. And like I said, I just add it into my cart and then I have it shipped right to my doorstep. It saves me so much time. So I'm gonna show you my order and then we're gonna get to meal prepping. I'm so thankful to Thrive Market for sponsoring today's video. So you guys grab yourself a warm cup of coffee. It is a rainy day here. I love meal prepping on rainy days because I can knock it out while it's raining and then I have them ready to go for the week. So sit back, relax, and let's head into the kitchen to get started. So here is my Thrive Market order. Some of the items that I'm going to be using for my breakfast prep are from Thrive Market. I already have my ovens preheating too because I'm going to be making some eggs for the breakfast sandwiches, also making some blueberry muffins. So this is when I like having this double oven because I can have them preheated at 2 different temperatures. And so I can knock this out because when I do meal prepping and meal planning, especially with the prepping, I like to, get it done as quickly as possible. So I like to kind of multitask. And another tip that I like to do too, I actually like to make the longest item first because if you save the longest one for last, by the time you get to the end, you're like, oh, you're kind of like wanting to get done. And if that one is like the longest one, but if I kick it off and I start with like the longest thing first, but sometimes I'll kind of like multitask, but by the time you get to the end and you make the easiest thing, then you're all done. So a little tip when you're meal prepping, make the longest thing first, and then kind of work to the easiest. Sometimes you're like, oh, I'll just knock out the quickest one first. No, save that for last because towards the end, you'll be so happy. So look at all of my goodies from Thrive Market. I love a lot of their snacks. Like I mentioned at the beginning that I can't find locally. A lot of this stuff, I can't find locally, but Thrive Market makes it so easy for it to be shipped right to my doorstep. So anyways, there's no rhyme or reason here, so we're just gonna go through everything. I'll show you really quick what I got. So first up, I got their flour. And I'm using this to make homemade waffles. They do have homemade waffle mixes too, but I'm using their flour because it's super easy to whip up my very favorite homemade waffles. So I'll have that recipe in the description below too. And I'm using their flour, super duper easy, because I'm also using maple sugar in them, which is from Thrive Market too, which is somewhere in here. So I got a bag of their flour. And then also, well, actually they have a recipe on the back of it too. So their organic flour. And then, like I mentioned, or did I mention? I don't remember if I mentioned, but I got some of their coffee. I haven't had it in a while, and I love this coffee. It's so good. There's a lot of different ones. This is their breakfast blend. I think I might, you know what? I might brew some right now. So we have it when we're prepping. So I got their breakfast blend coffee, and then their organic cocoa rice puffs. Tyler, my son, he loves these. So I got those for him. So that's just an easy breakfast to just quick and easy grab and go. Pour some milk on it and you're ready to go. So that was for breakfast too. This is, I love sprouted rolled oats. Now I'm not using these for my overnight oats. Wait until you see what I'm using for that. But I love these. So when I am doing, now you can use these for overnight oats, and I've used these in different ones, just not in the ones that I'm making today. But if you love oatmeal too, just cooking these, adding some fresh or frozen blueberries on top, sprinkle some, you know, a little bit of maple syrup drizzled on top. Oh, a little bit of cinnamon. These are so good. And honestly, I have a hard time finding these locally. Thrive Market has them. So makes it super easy. These are really, really good. So I got those. All right. So I know I keep talking about the overnight oats, and here they are. So they have a few different kinds, but this is the Carrot Cake Delight Overnight Oats. So easy. So I can't wait to prep a few of these to have in the refrigerator to grab and go. And you can do overnight oats hot and cold. So whatever you prefer, you know, if you want it. Sometimes I like them warm, sometimes I like them cold. Just depends. You know, it's perfect for on the go if you want to take it with you and then, you know, you just eat it. Oh, wait until you try these. They are so easy. So we'll be making these today along with the waffles. And then here is the blueberry muffin mix. So I'm also going to whip up these blueberry muffins, which I love. Now you can also freeze these too, which I like to then just make and freeze. So I have some to just pop out and then I thaw them at room temperature. So easy. So I'll make a batch, freeze a few, keep a few out, and then I just put them in the little cake stand and let them thaw out so they're ready for the next day. So I love doing this. So we're going to be making some blueberry muffins, and how easy too. I think we're just going to need some eggs, milk, a little bit of coconut oil, some vanilla, and then they're mixed. So easy. So making those, and like I mentioned, their coconut oil, I always use, I've been getting this for years, a must, because I don't only just use this for cooking, I use this for my skin too. It's really, really good. I also use this when I make like my scrubs and my sugar scrubs too. I use their coconut oil. So I got that too. I needed that. And then this is something else I do not find anywhere, but I can get them on Thrive. Thanks to Thrive. This is the Siete. These are salt and vinegar potato chip salt, and I have a weakness for salt and vinegar chips, and these are so good. So I got those. That's a little snacky for mommy. So we're gonna hide these. Hang on a second. Okay, so I hid the chips because I love those. So next up, another easy breakfast. You know, making homemade granola is great, but when you can buy a really good one and it's got everything in it already made for you, even better. And this is one of their granolas. This one is the strawberry cashew crunch. Add it with some yogurt or a splash of milk. It says make your morning with our organic whole grain strawberry cashew crunch granola. Every crunch cluster is packed with toasted gluten-free oats and a medley of superfood seeds, then toss with the tasty touch of tangy freeze-dried strawberries and roasted cashews. The best part, we added some prebiotic fiber, so your gut is happy too. A win for all, bowl included. So it also has your flax seeds, chia seeds, quinoa, and strawberries in it too. I mean, seriously, made for you, easy peasy. Have this in, put this in a little jar and grab a scoop or two. Yeah, so easy, perfect, easy breakfast. Who doesn't love granola? They have a huge selection of granola. This particular one is just, it's so good. I kind of want a bowl. I want a bowl now. But so I have those. So I have a bowl, the cereal for Ty. I have the granola. Wayne loves granola. We're going to make the blueberry muffins as well. That's just the timer, so we can make the blueberry muffins and the egg sandwiches. As I mentioned before, they're peanut butter. I could eat this with just a spoon. It is so good, and it is just dry roasted peanuts and salt. Easy and delicious. Get this, and especially if you love peanut butter, it is so good. I was going to make some peanut butter bites, but I've got enough for this week. Especially I like to make those more for like a snack, but those are quick and easy little breakfast too. Using peanut butter, oh, so good. Dip a little bit of banana in it. Yum, yum, yum. So I got also maple sugar. This is the Thrive Market maple sugar, and it's so good. And it's just organic maple syrup. That's what's the only ingredient is in there. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to be using that in my waffle mix, and it's so good. I love the maple sugar. If you haven't tried it, try it, and then let me know. And then for Eden, I got her, she loves the Lesser Evil popcorn, but what I love about these, they're the little snack bags, which I cannot find except on Thrive. So these are perfect for grab and go, so you're not opening a whole bag. My kids, they open a bag, if I get bigger bags of stuff, they eat half of it and then they think like you can't touch it again after that. I don't know. So I usually try to get the smaller bags because they'll just, you know, I'd much rather see them eat like 2 bags than eat only half a bag and then waste it all. So I love getting the smaller bags of stuff so then we don't waste it. And these are also great for lunches or grab and go too. And Thrive Market has these in the little snack bags too. One bag is only 50 calories, so it's great for portion control, which I love too. And the Lesser Evil is such good popcorn, but like I said, I can't find the little snack bags but on Thrive. So I got that. I said for Eden, but we'll all eat it. So that was also in my Thrive Market order. I guess I was craving tuna when I placed my order because I got a couple cans of tuna. No, actually I wanted some tuna. Just really good tuna is what I got too, because I love tuna. So I got did I do that backwards? I might have done it backwards. Let's redo, take 2. The Thrive Market tuna is really good. So I wanted that to have for some lunches. What I'll do is I'll cut up an avocado, take a can of tuna and drain it, chop up an avocado, maybe a little bit of red onion, and then it's tossed together with a little bit of salt. It's so good. It is one of my favorites. So that's just a quick and easy lunch. And then I love ginger, and I love that fresh ginger opposed to like using ground, and they have ginger paste. So if you like doing ginger in your recipes, if you're doing like different type of recipes that call for ginger, I love the paste because I like this particular paste because it's got just a few ingredients in it, if you can see. I don't know if it's going to zoom, but I love the ginger paste, and it comes in different, there's a few different other pastes too. So I got that, so I had that because I was out of it. Their coconut oil spray is so good, and it's literally just organic coconut oil. The spray is so good, and I use it on my waffle maker, so I got that too. Well, I use it for a lot of cooking, but I needed that as well. And then it looks like I got some bottles of stuff. I can't remember. Oh, yes, that's right. As soon as I open, I'm like, oh, now I remember what I got. That's just the other oven. You can always have some jellies, because what I like about these too is you can use these for oats. So if I'm doing the sprouted oats, of course, you know, for sandwiches too, but jelly goes beyond that. I always like adding a little scoop to oatmeal. And so I got the Thrive Market Organic strawberry spread. And then I also got the Thrive Wild Blueberry. Doesn't that sound so good? So I love using a scoop of it on oatmeal, with the yogurt too. So you have your yogurt, your granola, and just a little dab, a little dollop of some of the spread, because these are so clean. You just got your, for the blueberry, you have organic apple juice concentrate, organic wild blueberries, apple pectin, and then your like little absorbic acid in it too. And then this one has same thing, but you're doing just the strawberries. So, you know, very, very clean ingredients in that as well. It's just your, you know, your strawberries, a little bit of that orange juice concentrate, the pectin, super clean ingredients, which I love. And then lastly, I think that's the last. Oh, I was trying to think, what else did I get? That's right. Their organic soy sauce is so good. There's just something about it. And if you read comments too, it's so true. There's just something about the Thrive Market soy sauce. So totally not breakfast related, but like I said, I needed some other items too. So I ordered their soy sauce because I was out of that, and I really like their soy sauce. If you, like I said, read some of the comments, people, there's just something about the soy sauce that's really, really good. So I got that too. I got the ginger paste. I must be thinking something. I can't remember. But anyways, a little bit of a variety, but definitely got my breakfast stuff here. So again, we're going to be doing the blueberry waffles, or not the blueberry waffles, the blueberry muffins. We are going to be doing regular home style waffles. We're going to be making some breakfast sandwiches, and we're going to be doing the Carrot Cake Delight Overnight Oats. To have few of the waffles and the sandwiches are perfect to pop in the freezer, and then you have them grab and go. So you have them not just for the week, but you can, you know, they drag out for a few months too. And I love stocking my freezer with those. And then the overnight oats will be in the refrigerator, and then the muffins, I'm going to put a few out and then pop the rest in a freezer bag so I can enjoy those, you know, throughout the next couple of weeks as well. When we just want a muffin, it's just great to pop out, thaw it at room temperature, and boom, easy peasy. So let me get all those things put away that I'm not using today, and then we'll start prepping. So for years, I used to make hard-boiled eggs the typical way in boiling water. Then I discovered making them in my Instant Pot, which became such a lifesaver. I would just pop them in my Instant Pot, do it in the 5-5-5 method, add my little bit of water. So easy, the peel would just fall right off. I love that method. But then I discovered doing them in my air fryer. Have you ever done air fryer hard-boiled eggs? It's so easy. You don't even have to add any water. So I was gonna do a half a dozen, but I think I'm just gonna do a couple more this week. So I'm gonna do 8 eggs. So you literally just add your eggs into your air fryer basket like I am here. And then I'm going to put these in my air fryer, 250 degrees for 17 minutes. Then I'll dunk them in a ice water bath and then peel them. And I have hard-boiled eggs, perfect for on the go for breakfast this week. So I got the hard-boiled eggs cooking. Now I'm also going to make the eggs for the egg sandwiches. So I'm going to be using some coconut oil and a 9x13 baking dish. I'm going to just spray that down. And then I'm going to crack a dozen eggs in my bowl with a little bit of milk, salt and pepper. Pour that in here. And I'm going to bake these in my 325-degree oven for about 20 minutes until the eggs are set. And then I'm going to cut them up for sandwiches. Okay, last egg, cracking the last egg, and it goes. Let me wash my hands. And then to my dozen eggs, I'm gonna add a little bit of milk. You could do half and half. Add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Just sprinkle a little in. Then we're gonna give these a good whisk and then pour that in our 9 by 13 baking dish. Okay, the eggs are all whisked together, so I'm gonna pour that in. Easy as that. Pop this in the dishwasher. 325 degrees for about 20 minutes. While the eggs are baking, I'm also going to cook up the sausage for the breakfast sandwiches too. So I'm doing half bacon sandwiches and half sausage sandwiches. I have my sausage cooking here. So I'm going to be wrapping them in parchment paper when they're done and then popping them in my freezer bags. So I'm just going to label my bags, and I'm also going to put the use by date on there too, just so I know when they're good until. And I generally like to do 2 to 3 months on these. So I have my use by date on here, but we'll probably use these within the next month. But it's just good to know, so I'm gonna have these all ready to go. So once I have my sandwiches assembled, I can just pop them in the freezer bag, and I'm not worrying about doing that once the sandwiches are all made. This step's already ready to go. I'm gonna flip my sausages. My eggs are cooking, and then I'm gonna slice up my English muffins. So those are already sliced up. So once the eggs are cooled and the sausages are made, I can easily assemble the sandwiches. Meanwhile, my eggs were done, so I'm going to dunk them in an ice water bath and then continue slicing my English muffins. I like to also put them on a large baking sheet when I'm making this many, and then I have my tops and bottoms all in a row so I can easily assemble these. You'll see that I put some of the sausages on some of them. It's because some of the English muffins were sourdough English muffins, the other ones were regular, so I was just kind of trying to space it out because I'm doing some ham and some sausage. Once the eggs are done and cooled, I'm going to cut them out. I'm just using my cutters, but you could just cut them in squares too. Put it on top of the meat and then add some cheese. And these are great to make for people too. Maybe you know somebody that just had a baby, or they just had some surgery and need some quick and easy meals. You could make a bag of these so they have them in their freezer to enjoy as well. And these are so easy to reheat. When I'm ready to make them, I just pop 1 or 2 or how many I need out of the bag, and I take them out of the parchment paper, but you can wrap these in plastic wrap or wax paper, whatever you want. But I'm going to put them on a paper towel and wrap them with the paper towel and then heat them up in the microwave. I go about 1 minute, flip them over, and then go about a minute longer. Just depends on, the strength of your microwave, until they're heated through and nice and warm. And they are so delicious, and they taste fresh like you just made them. Once I have all of the yummy breakfast sandwiches assembled, I'm going to wrap them in parchment paper. You could use wax paper as well, and then put them in my freezer bags. And here are all of my breakfast sandwiches prepped and ready to go. Next, I'm making some blueberry muffins. I'm lining my muffin tin with some liners. I have my oven preheated to 375 degrees. This is a blueberry muffin mix. I am using it. Is so good. You can also make this into a blueberry bread as well. So in my bowl, I have some eggs, milk, coconut oil, and vanilla. I'm going to whisk that together, then add in my blueberry mix. Mix it together and divide the mixture into my muffin tin. I was debating about adding a little bit of jelly as a filling in the muffins too. You could totally do that, but I decided not to. I'm just going to use it as a spread when I slice the muffins in half. I'm going to pop these in the oven and bake them for about 20 to 25 minutes. Next, I'm going to peel the eggs really quick to get that out of the way. Plus, I want to use a bowl for the waffle mix. I love having hard-boiled eggs on hand each week. They make a quick breakfast or even to have for lunch or snack. Next, I'm going to make my homemade waffles for the freezer. I do this all the time. My kids can just pull them out of the freezer, pop them in the toaster for a couple of minutes to crisp them up. I'm adding my flour, maple sugar. You could use a sugar substitute or whatever sugar of choice you want to use, some baking powder and some salt. I'm going to mix it together, make a well in the center, then add in my eggs, some milk, vanilla, and melted butter. I spray my waffle maker with Thrive Market coconut oil, then add my batter. My muffins were also done and cooled too, so I was going to remove them from the muffin tin and add most of them to the bag. Tyler was eagerly waiting for a muffin because they are so good. So I'm going to grab a freezer bag, add most of them to the freezer bag so I have them on hand. Then, like I mentioned before, I just pull them out, let them thaw out, and I always have fresh muffins. Now I'm checking my waffles because I don't like to cook them until they're golden brown because they'll toast up and warm up when I put them in the toaster. At least I try to. Sometimes I get distracted and they do cook, fully, but that's okay as well. I'm also making a muffin for myself and adding some of that wild blueberry spread. Oh, it is so good. So here are some of my waffles, and then I just put them on my baking sheet until they're cool, and then I'll pop them in my freezer bag, adding more of the waffle batter to my waffle maker, and I'll just let these cook up. And then once they're all done, again, I'm going to add them all to my freezer bag, pop them in the freezer, and then when I want to reheat them, I just put them in the toaster for just a couple of minutes to warm them up, crisp them up. Add your syrup or add some of the spread, the jam, peanut butter, and a banana. These are just such good waffles to have on hand for breakfast. I had a little extra batter left to make this 1.5 waffle, so I'm not even going to put it in the bag because the kids were anxious to have one. And actually, this is not even all of the waffles. My kids and Wayne actually had a few too. So these were the extra ones that I had. I had about 4 or 5 extra ones too that didn't make the bag because my family already ate them because they're that good. And last but not least, it is time for the carrot cake overnight oats. Wait until you see how easy this is. So I'm going to add my overnight oats to my mason jar. Then I'm going to add some milk. I'm using almond milk. You could use whatever milk, coconut milk, regular milk, whatever you want to do. Mix it up, put a lid on it, and pop these in the refrigerator overnight. And they are so good. You could add a little dollop of yogurt on top of them when you eat them too, or whatever you want to do. I like them just like this. They're so delicious. And look at how easy they were. Just literally adding that to my mason jar, adding my milk, and they're done. Super easy and delicious and perfect for a quick and easy breakfast. Okay, guys, that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you got some breakfast ideas as well. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did, and let me know in the comments below what you enjoyed the most. And don't forget, you can join Thrive Market and save 30% off your first order. Grab those carrot cake overnight oats, plus you will get a free gift worth up to $60. You can head to thrivemarket.com/Mother Time. And thanks again to Thrive Market for sponsoring today's video. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Mother Time. Check out my blog, mothertime.com. And if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you click that little subscribe button so you never miss a video. Every Wednesdays is meal planning, meal prepping, and cooking. Mondays is home decor and crafting, and Fridays is Thrifty Fridays. So lots of fun here every week here on my channel. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me today, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye, guys.